Okay, she said she would meet me here. I know she's busy today.
Sorry I'm late. You wanted to see me, darling?
Yeah. There was something I wanted to talk to you about.
What's that?
Well, you know how, me and everyone on the channel have been on a hiatus for a while, right?
Yeah? Have you been enjoying it?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been a nice little breath of fresh air. Gotten to do a lot of stuff I normally would never be able to do.
So, what's the problem?
It's not really that there's a problem, so to say. It's just, well, God, I don't know how to put this.
What? You can tell me anything, sweetie. You know I don't mind.
Yeah, I know. I'm just nervous about...
About what?
about change.
Change?
Long story short, Monty, I've been taking a lot of time to think about everything that's happened over the last few months. And I've decided that maybe it's time to take the channel in a different direction, so to say.
I'm a little nervous, but in what way?
Well, after thinking for a while about what to do when I come back and just taking a bit of time on the sidelines of this hiatus to look at new editing softwares and all that, I've realized that I really don't have many other places to go other than Power Director, as broken as it is.
So, what's the change?
I'm getting to that. After realizing I pretty much had nowhere else to go, none of the other editing softwares I've tried worked, and the ones that are recommended to me are too high quality, I guess, for my device to process. So I took a minute to go back through Power Director and just fiddle around with it a bit. And something finally hit me.
Well, what was it?
Well, over the last few months, at least the last few months of me editing and filming and then editing and filming, it finally hit me. Maybe I don't like making these plush videos as much as I think I do.
You're losing me.
Now hang on. I don't mean that as literally as you think. Don't get me wrong, I love making these videos. I really do. I love doing the voices, I love putting all the characters in different scenarios, I love every single bit of that. It's just the editing process. That's what really started getting under my skin. The constant freezing, the constant reloading, the constant booting up an older save file just to get something done that should have been done from the start. Losing hours of progress at a time just because of one tiny mistake. It started getting so bad that sometimes I'd lose sleep or I just wouldn't eat because my anxiety would get the best of me and I just wouldn't do anything until I made sure that a video was done and on time. And it really hit me hard. But after just taking some time to step away from everything, and I started feeling so much better, I realized that that was the problem. Just the amount of unnecessary effort that I put into something that, in the long run, I'm just going to have to repeat the process again in a week's amount of time. If that. Sometimes it'd only be a few days worth of time, because I just get right back on the video recording train, and then once that train had what's the word? What's the word for when a train leaves the station?
I think you literally just said it.
I'm an idiot.
You're my idiot.
But yeah, anyways, once that train had left the station and all the video recording was done, it'd be right onto the editing process, and then that would take forever. I barely have any time to hang out with my friends because of it. So, with that being said, as much as I love making these plush videos, it's just not worth it for it to take that much of a toll on my mental state. So, I think it's time for some change. For the better, hopefully.
Well, what change do you have in mind?
Well, that's kind of why I called you here. I figured you should be the first to know, before anyone else. But I'm really nervous about making this announcement in the first place. What if they don't like the change?
They?
Yeah, you know, our audience and all. What if they don't like it?
I feel as though it should be your needs that come first, darling. You are the creator, after all. And if you're not happy with something, then can everyone else truly be happy?
That's true, I guess. Alright, well, here goes. I just hope that everyone will like this change. I know some people probably won't, but I feel as though it'll be for the best. And I think a lot of people will really have a lot of fun with what's about to happen. So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear it. Just know this, though. No matter what decision you decide to make, I'll be by your side through it all. No matter what. I promise.
Thanks, Monty. That means a lot to me. Really. I'm so lucky to have someone like you by my side through all this. By the way, could you look down at your hands for a second?
My hands? Sure, I guess. But I don't see what that would have to do with anything we were just talking